This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by BMO Harris Bank.
We're at Naperville Central with senior starting guard Matthew Meier. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure.
Now, getting right into it, you guys are 4-2 after a heartbreaking loss on Saturday. What's the season been like so far?
It's been really successful so far. The Thanksgiving tournament, you never really know what's going to happen. The first time you get to really see your team, new juniors are coming up. We thought we did really well. Oswego's a really good team. We battled them tough. They just got the edge, but it was our very first game of the year. And after that, we ended up winning 3 straight, got third place. We were really proud of that, the way we kind of came back and were able to defend and kind of score and kind of built our team together for the first time. And then, we got a huge win Friday night against Naperville North, first DVC game. No games in the DVC are going to be easy this year. So it was a big win to get. And then Saturday, it was heartbreaking. But we know Justin Pierce, he's a stud. He's a really good player. They're a really good team. And we battled him tough. And Harry got hurt in the second quarter. So to be able to do that, looking back, we're gonna build off that and kind of look to the future.
Speaking of DVC, you guys are coming off that loss, but then you're the win against Naperville North. But now you have 3 straight against the Valley schools that you get to see for the first time. I saw something about you playing against them in AAU ball. So what's that going to be like to welcome them to your conference, I guess?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it, in all honesty. Nequa, it's tomorrow night. It's a big game. Jacob Cushing, I played against him AAU. He's a really good player. Looking forward to playing against him. All the Valleys, they're all very tough. They're very athletic. They're able to score the ball. And so we're going to welcome them to the DVC. We're going to try to show them what the DVC is all about. We're going to be battle tested and looking forward to it.
The Redhawks haven't won the DVC title since 08-09. So is that like the goal, I guess? Is it DVC or bust for you guys, or what's the plan here, I guess?
With the amount of seniors we're coming back, me and Harry kind of leading the charge and the juniors kind of step up. Our goal is to win the DVC. We know we haven't done it since 08-09, and that's probably Drew Crawford was there and everything. So, that's our goal. We've been, waiting for this moment our senior year ever since we were sophomores. We're just kind of look to, get some wins early and then just keep building on them from there. And as long as, we're doing well and playing as a team, our expectations are high.
You're a 3-year varsity player, so what? Last year, I guess, in terms of wins and losses, it was a down year, being only 15-14, but you got a chance to play with a lot of juniors that were starting. So how is that going to be able to translate from last year's team to this year's team?
I think last year we started only like 1 senior at a time, so we had 4 juniors, kind of the first time, besides myself, playing varsity basketball, and I think they learned a lot from them. This year, they're really being leaders on the court. It's different than last year. They're really being able to rebound, defend. They know what we're trying to do. They know what varsity basketball is all about. So that's really helpful on the floor because with the senior leadership we have, the juniors follow right behind us, and we're just kind of being seniors and being able to score the ball. We're just working a lot defensively, and we know what we have to do.
As a senior now, how has your role changed from last year to this year?
For me personally, I learned a lot from last year. Putting in the spotlight for the first time. I learned a lot from the seniors we had last year, from Nate Dahl and Alex Pomeroy and Mark Nowak. And I learned kind of what it will take to be a leader on the team. So this year I've come in, I have the ball in my hands a lot more. A lot of things are run through me. And I know my first goal every single night is to take care of the ball and to defend. And the offense will come, after that. But me personally as a leader, I just know that day in and day out, I have to be consistent and start on the defensive end, take care of the ball, and kind of get everyone else involved in the offense. Because when other people are struggling, it's kind of my job as a senior to pick them up and kind of take the charge. And hopefully they'll follow. So far they've been doing that and been successful because of it.
You picked that up yourself as well, obviously offensively as well, from just over 11 points a game last year to now 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there. So how has that changed your mindset offensively? Is it more, are you thinking more that you need to score, or is it still just, let's get my teammates involved and see where it goes?
For me personally, I'm kind of a guy that likes to drive, first and then from the outside. So just early in the games, I know that I have to be aggressive. And I've gotten a lot of my points off of free throws. So, if my shot's not falling early, I get to the line, get a rhythm going from the free throw line. And I just know that in order for us to be successful, I'm going to have to be aggressive. my shot as much, and I know this year it's kind of my role to kind of score because our team's going to need me and Harry to score a lot of points each night for us to be successful. So I just kind of stay aggressive, look for my shot offensively, kind of drive, and then kick it to the shooters that we have, get it to Harry down low, and then when I'm open, I'll knock down a three occasionally. But yeah, I just know that I'm going to have to score. I'm aggressive, and that's how I get my goals.
A lot has been made about you and Harry, the in and out game, being that go-to, I guess, offensively for this team. So how have you guys been able to play off each other so far this year?
I mean, it all started, sophomore year, and especially because I play with him on the same AAU team. So we've kind of all over the summer, practiced that in and out game and everything. And he's a great player. Without him, we wouldn't be where we are. When I'm not scoring, Harry picks us up. When he's not scoring, I pick him up. We're just kind of like that. And it's just nice to be able to go inside and kind of give him the ball because we know he'll make plays. We trust him to make plays. So when we get him the ball, he can kind of pick us up, and then some nights he'll be off, I'll be able to score. But just having him inside is huge because there's different ways to spread the ball around. And when me and Harry aren't even scoring, we kick it out to the shooters because when they pack it in on Harry or I, we got shooters on the outside to knock down shots. So that's a huge difference from last year where we kind of struggled from the outside. This year we kind of have shooters that are able to knock down shots. So that's huge.
You guys have gone through some adversity this year with injuries. Like you said, Harry went down on Saturday. So how are you guys able to pick it up throughout this year so far and still be 4-2 and right where you want to be?
Yeah, I think one of our mottos at the end of the year, we created this PCT kind of saying. It's positivity, communication, and toughness. And I think for the injuries and everything, toughness is a huge part. I twisted my ankle in the Glenbard North game in the fourth quarter. And, I've been in physical therapy all week. I ice my ankle every single day. But I ended up playing Saturday night. I was kind of questionable before the game. But I knew my team needed me, so I played then. Nick Kramer's out with an ankle injury. Noah Swope's out with an ankle injury. Gary's hurt. It's kind of crazy, but it's early in the year, thankfully, so we have a lot of time to build off that. We're just other guys are having to step up. My brother Patrick Meier and Peter Villanova are two juniors that have really stepped up for us, and they know their role. And that's what the huge part so far is people have come in and be able to know their role. It starts on the defensive end and kind of let me and Harry and some of the other shooters score a lot. But once they come in and play defense, they're just stepping up huge. And once we get everyone back healthy, we expect big things.
So I was actually going to ask you about, I didn't know that was your brother. So what is it like to play with your brother on your team and have Coach Kramer have his son on the team? It's obviously become a family affair here.
In fourth grade, actually, me and my brother and my dad was the coach of our team. We were on the same team, and then Nick Kramer was on the team. So we've known the Kramers, for a long time. Our parents are really good friends. And, this year I got a chance to experience during the football season with me and my brother. It's really cool. It's a thing that we'll look back on. I know when we're older that not a lot of other people have the luxury to have. Playing with him is really, really cool and something that we're going to remember. And on the floor, you don't really think about it. When you're in the game, you just kind of think he's another teammate. But it's really cool. We've been battling against each other in the driveway ever since we were young, going against each other in all types of competitions and everything. So looking back, it'll be really fun in a couple of years to just see what we experienced, and it's really cool.
Absolutely. Speaking of the football field, heartbreaking way to finish out your senior season on the football field. But what can you take away from what you learned there and apply it to the basketball court?
Yeah, well, I think it all starts with coaching. Football. We have some of the best coaches in the state, and they just know. Every day they teach us that it all starts with preparation. Up to game time, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are the days that are important, and Friday it just all comes together. And so I take that to the basketball court and just know that it all starts in practice. We're going to work hard, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before a big Friday game. It all starts with preparation. Once we know what we're doing, Fridays, everything will just come easy, and it's just to play. And then they also teach us, toughness and working hard and everything like that. And we just know that, in order to be a successful team, we're going to have to be tough, especially fundamentally sound. In football, we work on fundamentals all the time, and it applies to basketball the same way. It's just fundamentals. Once it comes to Friday night, you can't be thinking too much. You just got to trust your technique and trust your shots and the plays, and things will come easily. So I can take a lot from football.
Absolutely. Now, you were a sophomore on varsity. Now you have another sophomore on varsity this year. What's it like to bring up underclassmen and maybe take them under your wing since you were at that once before?
Yeah, when I was a sophomore, I mean, I had phenomenal seniors to take me under the wing, like you said. Ryan Anthony's they taught me a lot. They were texting me after games when I had, when I was down and had off games, they were picking me up because they knew I was young. And so this year, I mean, I know for Ben, I mean, it's not easy for this sophomore, especially he's the only one. When I was a sophomore, I had Manny. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just taking him under the wing. Harry is too. Everyone is. And we're just kind of keeping him up, keeping him positive. When the good things are there, we're going to really, compliment him on what he's doing. He's been a huge part of our team so far. And when he's down, we're just kind of telling him, keep working, keep positive. And we're going to help him whenever he needs help. We're going to be there.
You mentioned Manny. Manny Ragumba, you don't get to play with him this year. He's kind of straight on football, but what's it been like? You've known him forever, so what's it been like to play with somebody who's as determined as the kid is?
Manny's one of the best athletes I think I'm ever going to play with in my entire life. I mean, his determination, his focus is something that we've missed a lot this year on the basketball court. I mean, I've played with him since 7th grade, 8th grade for football and basketball, all the way through the years. And he's one of those teammates that you just love to have around. He makes other teammates better around him. He's a leader. He works hard. So, yeah, I mean, he's the person that we miss a lot on varsity. But I think he made the right decision. He's going on to bigger and better things at Iowa. And we just supported him with his decision. We're not making him feel bad or anything. He's going to work hard and get stronger and faster and quicker so he can try to play as a freshman at Iowa. And for the basketball team, we know what we're missing from him, but we're just going to have to move on and see what we can do.
Moving on without Manny, but you're also moving on without a friend in Matt Skoronsky. So what's it been like this year to dedicate this season to him?
Yeah, at the time it was really tragic, especially for the juniors on this team. It was really hard because we all knew him really well. He was a great kid, a loving kid, and he always had a smile on his face. But this year, I mean, we're dedicating our season to him. We miss him a lot. We have, marks on our jersey and our shoes, wristbands, and everything. We're just dedicating our season to him. We know he's always with us, at all times looking down on us. And we wish he could be here with us, but we're doing all we can, knowing Matt's up there above, watching down on us. And we're just going to do the best we can and dedicate our season to him.
Now, following this season, you're obviously a senior, so do you have any plans for college, or what? You're still looking at what's going on?
I've talked to some D2, D3 basketball schools to play basketball. I'm going to kind of see how the rest of the season plays out to kind of make a decision on basketball and see what happens from there. If not, basketball, I'll probably go to 10 schools and probably go into business, which is something that I'm looking forward to. But, I'm still not sure about basketball. We'll see how the season goes. I'm just focusing on the now right now, but I know in the future I'll make a big decision and it's exciting.
Well, Matthew, that's all the time we have for today, but I want to thank you for joining me and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you for having me.